God creates, Satan imitates. God builds, Satan destroys. Everything culture is profoundly and deeply spiritual. That's why you see certain cultures, leaders in the Bible, literally used by Satan. Pharaoh in the Old Testament, Herod in the New Testament, world leaders today, and Judas Iscariot in the betrayal of Jesus the Christ. Things in culture are good or evil, bringing light or darkness. Nearly all of the culture is either filled with the spirit of Christ or the spirit of the flesh. Take this beyond your personal culture and personal dominion. Look at your home, your ministry, and look a little more broadly at the world in which we live in and the direction it's headed. One could say it looks like Armageddon out there. Culture is created upstream and is consumed downstream. Culture is made by cultural elites and everything from politics and government to technology, entertainment, business, education, and health. In the days of the Old and New Testaments, people lived in walled cities with gates. The gatekeepers determined who would come in and out of the city. They were literally determining the culture in which everyone else lived. Spirit filled men working together to build for God is what the world also needs now. It's the only way for anything to be heaven down. Everything else is hell up. That's why we go to church or a men's group and gather with other godly, like minded men. You aren't just there to encourage each other, but also for the Spirit to fill you and give you a vision of what God has for you to build. For some, God has a company for you to build. Others, it's a marriage, a legacy, a family, or a ministry. For all men, you're going to need to find your brothers for your battles. You want to be filled with the Spirit of God and with your gifts and abilities, build some things together. As Christian men, we have to start with the assumption that everything belongs to God and is entrusted to us.